In this video, I'm going to give you a full guide of the Speak of the Devil quest, mainly with a big focus on the ambush at the end, which is probably one of the hardest fights I've had to do in the game thus far, and took me about 4 attempts until I figured out a good strategy to win. So if you're struggling with this quest, I'm going to let you know how I did it, and hopefully it gives you the inspiration to beat yours. So essentially the quest is going to lead you here to the Devil's Den. You're going to follow this new character. He's going to lead you to a location where you need to dig up 3 graves. He's going to give you a little bit of a run around. It's kind of irritating, and he's going to be stupid around the whole thing. You're going to dig up these 3 graves. You can find like booze in the first one. You can find armor in the second one. And in the final grave location that he walks to will have the thing that you're looking for, the wrapped guns, as well as some ammunition and some potions and stuff too that might come in handy. You know, you might actually like this stuff, so it's free stuff. So pick it up and speak with the NPC and just, you know, follow him back to Zizka, who will then lead you into the ambush. Now the ambush can go very wrong. It is gonna go very wrong because the guns that you're gonna use, of course, miss. You don't end up hitting anybody in the cutscene. You do get an option to speak here. I was not able to pass any of the skill checks, even with the 24 stat. It was just a fail. It's unfortunate. It sucks. Then you end up going into a fight where you have to rescue the Dry Devil. Now, don't make the mistake I did and shoot the wrong person. You see this guy in the big armor? If you don't kill him first, this is what the rest of your fight looks like. You have like 8, 9 people attacking you. So when you're doing this, immediately load up your gun and wait for him to come for you and take him out of the equation. Immediately do that. It's because he is going to be the biggest pain in your ass in this entire section, right? Your next target is just going to be, well, any one of the NPCs here that you can go ahead and kill. I missed my second shot, unfortunately. This thing's hard to aim, okay? It's really hard. But my third shot, I was able to get in this guy's back because nobody's focusing me. As soon as somebody starts turning towards you, like this guy over here, you immediately have to get rid of the gun, swap to your sword and shield or whatever your main weapon is. And this is the time where you're going to go into your sword fighting and you're going to use the best mechanics of sword fighting that you can use in this game. It's going to be tricky. And now the easiest way to make this easier for yourself is to do master strikes as often as you can, because the more NPCs you get rid of now before your friendly NPCs die, because if there are more enemies, the more enemies start swarming NPCs or you end up dealing with too many and they like swarm your friendlies and your friendlies go down and then you get stuck fighting like 8 people, which really sucks. So you're gonna have to be really good with your combat here. You can't really take your time, because if you take your time, you're gonna fight all of them, right? While your friendly NPCs are still alive, you want to take as many of their men out as you can, focusing on them one at a time if you can, pulling the backwards, kiting. Just don't leave the area by too much because you can fail a quest if that happens. I was left with these 2 archers. That's my very final enemies, which is fine. I just like did my stabby stabs. This attack is really strong, by the way. Doing the bottom attack just to stab seems to do a ton of damage to these guys, especially if they have a helmet. It seems like doing the body damage, like when they're wearing like weaker lower armor than the helmet, you actually do more damage. And also they drop some decent loot that you can pick up, replace your bows and some of your armor. I did that. My character now actually has some decent stuff. And that is pretty much the end of the questline from this point onwards. And it is a rough introduction to this new zone. I hope you guys make it through. Good luck with your fighting, and thank you so much for watching.